hey look, it's an Instagram page which I created. Now I want you guys to go over my real fans and follow this page, because I'm going to be giving shout outs to people who DM me asking whether I should shout out their Instagram page or whether I should shout out their YouTube channel. Now this offer is very limited, so go ahead to my Instagram page, follow and switch on the notification button before the offer ends. I've been thinking about Sarada as a character and how she will play her role within Boruto. Now we know that Boruto is obviously the main character, and that is why he has been given a lot of power to control in the future, and also Mitsuki has been given Sage Mode, but all Sarada actually has is the Sharingan. And people say, well, she might unlock the Mangekyou Sharingan, but now that they are in peace times, she doesn't have to go through what is necessary in order to unlock the Mangekyou Sharingan. And if she doesn't do that, then she's just gonna have a regular Sharingan, which in itself is very powerful. However, we are here to talk about how she is going to unlock the Mangekyou Sharingan, because a lot of tragedy has actually been predicted to happen in the future. And with Boruto and Mitsuki having all these powers that they still need to master, I think it's essential for Sarada to get the Mangekyou Sharingan and master it in order to keep up with Boruto and Mitsuki, because the powers that they have is going to outclass the rest of their own generation. So to figure out exactly how I think she is going to unlock her Mangekyou Sharingan, we need to discuss exactly how the Sharingan is unlocked, because Sarada actually changed the rules based on what we know. So we know that the Sharingan, based on two users who I'm going to talk about here, was awakened through trauma. At least that is what we knew. So Izumi Uchiha was one of the people who awakened her Sharingan after the attack of, Kurama and, Obito on the Hidden Leaf. And she awakened her Sharingan due to apparently that accident, and her parents apparently died when that happened. So I assume she probably saw the whole thing happen, or the trauma that she had to go through actually unlocked her Sharingan. And also the other user would be Sasuke Uchiha, who saw his parents killed in front of him, and that is most likely what caused his Sharingan to activate. So these are two occasions here on what we got introduced to in Naruto of how a Sharingan is activated. That is all based on activating the Sharingan with trauma. Now, Sarada and Obito managed to activate the Sharingan without using trauma at all. Obito actually achieved his Sharingan with his sheer will to help Kakashi defeat his enemies, and then Sarada awakened her one by the emotions going through her head when she wanted to see Sasuke. So trauma is not a huge requirement, and therefore that actually paves way for other methods of unlocking higher power with the Mangekyou Sharingan, or at least this is my theory. According to the wiki, when a wielder of this Kekkei Genkai experiences a powerful emotional condition with regards to a person precious to them, their brain releases a special form of chakra that affects the optic nerves, transforming their eyes into a Sharingan. Now, that is how the Sharingan is unlocked, but the same thing basically happens when they unlock the Mangekyou Sharingan. It just happens that the emotion is even stronger. So you don't necessarily have to kill someone in order for you to unlock the Mangekyou Sharingan, right? Because it's all based on the brain releasing a special form of chakra, which then unlocks the new power. So all Sarada has to do is to be able to replicate the brain releasing that special form of chakra, and they can actually do this in a multitude of ways. And obviously the first way is the usual way, which is to cause trauma. So obviously a close person to her needs to die. Either her parents, Boruto, Mitsuki, or most likely Chocho needs to die. And if there is tragedy in the future and everybody seems to be dead in Konoha, then most likely either she is dead or one of her comrades died, and therefore she unlocked her Mangekyou Sharingan. Right, so scenario number 2 is obviously back to the brain releasing chakra. All they have to do is just to trick her into thinking that someone is dead or something around those ends, and that should also activate her Mangekyou Sharingan. And with tricking her, I mean obviously they can stage this, either that or Sasuke can actually use or cast a Genjutsu on her, making her think that it's actually real, and which will cause her to activate her Mangekyou Sharingan. Even if she does manage to activate her Mangekyou Sharingan, she still, in a way, cannot compete with Boruto and Mitsuki, because at the end of the day, she can use her Mangekyou Sharingan, but eventually she will be blinded by using the power too much. And obviously, since we've seen Sasuke use his Mangekyou Sharingan, it doesn't take a long time before the effects of blindness kick in. So the only way the only possible way to solve this issue, I think, is through the Shin Uchiha. Now, there are loads of them, and what they can do is actually swap their eyes and plant their eyes into Sarada and, you know, swap Mangekyou Sharingans, and by doing that, one of the Shin Uchihas will have Eternal Mangekyou Sharingan, and then Sarada will have her own Eternal Mangekyou Sharingan. Either that happens, or maybe later into the future Sasuke actually does die and they actually transplant her eyes onto Sarada, which then means that obviously Sarada has Itachi's eyes as well as her Mangekyou Sharingan combined, because remember, the eyes that Sasuke actually has right now are not his own eyes, they are actually Itachi's eyes, and we still, as of yet, do not know where his original eyes are. So if Sasuke does find his original eyes, he can actually give them to Sarada and make sure that she also gets Eternal Mangekyou Sharingan. So Sarada, after getting Mangekyou Sharingan, actually has many options to choose from. She can choose from Sasuke's old eyes, Sasuke's current eyes, or the eyes from the Shin Uchiha. I want to know your opinions in the comment section down below, because I will be making a video going through the comments and reading what people think of this. And you know, if you want to be featured in the video, obviously leave a comment. But with that being said, there are some videos at the end which I want you to watch, and hit the like button, subscribe if you're new to my channel, and with that being said, I have nothing more to say. I hope you enjoyed this video, and bye.